guys, what's going on? It's your boy Bowser Jr. Fan 13, and welcome to another video. So, I didn't really have anything planned for this video. I'm just recording it and just playing this over a background while music plays. So you'll have to bear with me, folks, because I've been recently busy with trying to come up with how I want my next top 10 to be played out, but that's not today's subject. Today's subject is a little something that I just want to share, and I don't want to alarm anyone, but Star Fox is back, baby! Woohoo! And, well, it's back in a way that you wouldn't expect, because after watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie and seeing Fox appear in the film, which I'll talk more details about it when my review comes out, but, it kind of put me in the mood for Star Fox, so I started playing a couple of Star Fox games just to refill my nostalgia and just, you know, because I really like Star Fox. It's one of the best franchises that Nintendo has ever created. Also, I did not know that Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Mario, was also the creator of Star Fox. I can't believe I did not even notice this, but wow. What a coincidence. I guess that's why Fox probably appeared in the Mario movie. Anyways, back to subject. Yeah, so Nintendo just announced that they made a new Star Fox game called Star Fox. Yeah, it's just called Star Fox. There's no subtitles. There's no no sequel number. Nothing. It's just Star Fox. So what could this mean? Is this a remake of the original Star Fox on the Super Nintendo? Well, prepare to be disappointed, folks, but it's actually another remake of Star Fox 64. Yeah, I know everyone's disappointed. I am too. Like, listen, I love Star Fox 64. It is my favorite Star Fox game, but can I just ask, why exactly do we need another Star Fox 64 remake? I mean, there was nothing wrong with the original game, and I do know that they made the remake on the 3DS, which was pretty good, by the way, but is a remake on the Switch 2, like, worth it? Now, at first, before I knew it was a Star Fox 64 remake, I thought that the game was gonna be a reboot like Star Fox Zero, and my reaction to that was like I was afraid because Star Fox Zero was absolute garbage and it failed to be a reboot, or it failed to reboot the franchise and, you know, left a big impact. Like, the Star Fox Zero just sucks. I'm just saying. And no, I did not play Starlink Battle for Atlas because I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but the game just looks so boring. I don't know what to say. But anyways, yeah. This Star Fox game, we'll call it Star Fox 2025, so we don't confuse it with the other games. So, Star Fox 2025 is a remake of Star Fox 64, even though we already had a remake of this game. But it's doing something a little different. They're expanding the story by adding some cutscenes and banters, like just like straight up cinematic cutscenes with the characters interacting with each other on their ships and stuff. We got a cool prologue story about James McCloud and Peppy during the early days of Star Fox. Like, if any of you played Star Fox 64, y'all know what I'm talking about. But what really blew my mind is the graphics and the designs. Like, the stages in the game, they look really good, like heavily enhanced and stuff. Like, the Switch 2's technology being used to make such an amazing game, I mean, this looks beautiful. It looks way prettier than Star Fox Zero, I'll say that much. But what really shook me was the design of the characters. Like, Fox, Falco, Peppy, and Slippy, and everyone else, they all look like realistic animals. Well, not like completely realistic. I mean, they still have some sort of cartoony form of them. It's just they look slightly realistic, but not to the point where they actually look like a real animal. They just They still look cartoony, so, well, you get the idea just by seeing the image up there. But I gotta say, it's really cool. I mean, I actually like this design because, I mean, it's gonna kind of take me a while to get used to at first, but I could say I like the direction they were going with for this one because, well, it kind of reminds me of the very old designs of the original Star Fox when the characters were looking like puppets. Like, well, that's because, well, they were puppets in the promotional arts, and that's what inspired the creation of the characters in the game. But yeah, whatever. And I must say, it really looks good. The game's got a really good difficulty system, and it's got 3 difficulties, so it's not just normal and expert mode. They also added an easy mode for people who's never played a Star Fox game, and I must say, judging by the difficulties that I read in the description of the video, it looks pretty promising. And on top of that, yeah, as I said, the cutscenes and the story being expanded or just being enhanced is pretty cool. Also, I noticed that there's a lot of changes to the dialogue, like the moment we see footage of the Corneria mission, like, listen, I played so much Star Fox 64, I can literally recite every line in the Corneria mission word for word, bar to bar. In fact, you know what? I'm thinking of doing a video about that maybe after this, or after the next video afterwards. But yeah, I'll do a whole Corneria reenactment just purely for you guys. So yeah, anyways, getting back on subject, so yeah, the game looks pretty awesome. They're also changing the multiplayer. It's still the same multiplayer mode from like the Star Fox 64 and such, but this time they're making it more focused on Star Fox versus Star Wolf. Yes, you heard me right, folks. In the multiplayer versus mode, for the very first time, or I think for the very first time in any Star Fox game, you get to play as the Star Wolf crew. And I am all for it because, like, I've always wanted to have a Star Fox game where we get to play as Wolf and his gang, and it's just, oh my god, just imagine what it would be like. Like, maybe we could have, like, some sort of non-canon campaign centered entirely around Star Wolf in a future Star Fox game, or I'm hoping they make it as DLC in this game, and I would be absolutely happy if we got that. So yeah, the Star Fox 2025 game, I think it looks pretty great, and I would love to play it. But unfortunately, sad news is that I won't be able to play it because I still don't have a Switch 2, and quite frankly, I'm not ready to get one yet. Not until I finish a couple of games that I need to really finish. Like, seriously, there's a lot of games that I still haven't finished playing and I really need to get to it. Some of these I have to actually do a Let's Play on eventually, but you get the idea. So maybe once I get a Switch 2, I might get Mario Kart World, but I'm kind of mixed on whether I might get it or not. I do want to get New Super Mario Bros. Well, I already have Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I could just get the updated on the update version via DLC, but yeah. I'll definitely buy Star Fox 2025 and maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth and whatever other Switch games I plan to get if I get a Switch 2, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you guys think about the new Star Fox game? Are you guys excited? Are you guys hyped? Do you wish to see these guys once again back in action? Let me know in the comments down below, and I shall be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.